And a good morning it is. The Supreme Court decision upholding President Obama's wonderful action to support our dreamers.
The Supreme Court today did not rule that the DACA program is legal. Rather, the Supreme Court ruled that the Trump administration did not provide the proper legal justification for ending the program.
The DACA decision is something that supports our values as a country.
Americans are dreamers too.
The dreamers across the country enjoy more popularity than almost anyone.
Warning! Warning! Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert! Warning! Warning!
Overwhelmingly, it's something like 75–80% of the American people, 3/4 of the people who vote support the dreamers.
You don't know what you're talking about. You are not helping the cause that we want to take this first stage today. Well, do you not want to listen?
Nancy Pelosi says voting for Democrats is the only way to give leverage to illegal immigrants.
We are not going to be able to get it done under the Republican leadership in Congress. We believe that we will have leverage when we win in November. And why that's important? Because it gives leverage to every family, to every mom who courageously brought her child across the desert to escape.
3/4, a large number of Republicans, independents, people who, over 60% of people who support President Trump support the dreamers.
As we do, while we need to address the issue of immigration and the challenge we have of undocumented people in our country, we certainly don't want any more coming in.
So this is really, we were just in such dread about what could possibly happen at the court up until last night, just if it goes this way, if it goes that way. But this way is the American way, and we're very proud of it.
We certainly don't want any more coming in.
This ruling is not a decisive victory.
It basically kicks the ball back to DHS, saying that they need to give a more well-reasoned explanation as to why they want to rescind DACA.
The fact remains that under DACA, hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens continue to remain in our country in violation of the laws passed by Congress. And to take jobs, Americans need now more than ever.
Number one, Americans are dreamers too. They have a lot of dreams that have not been fulfilled because of a variety of reasons.
These horrible and politically charged decisions coming out of the Supreme Court are shotgun blasts into the face of people that are proud to call themselves Republicans or conservatives. President Trump announced in 2017 he was rescinding DACA, saying it was unlawful because President Obama exceeded his authority when he implemented it in 2012 by executive action.
President Obama himself talking about it is Congress who makes the immigration laws. That is true. The Constitution does not support this, and that President Obama, through a memorandum from DHS at the time, it initiated this program and never intended it to be permanent.
Well, we want to get massive border security, and I think that both Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer, I think they agree with it. But so we met last night with, as you know, Schumer, Pelosi, and a whole group, and I think we're fairly close, but we have to get massive border security.
So this is a wonderful, wonderful day for the DACA kids, for their families, and for the American dream.
The American people are fundamentally pro-legal immigration and anti-illegal immigration. We will only pass comprehensive reform when we recognize this fundamental concept.
We've always believed in immigration in America. We've had some dark forces oppose it in recent years.
Illegal immigration is wrong, and a primary goal of comprehensive immigration reform must be to dramatically curtail future illegal immigration.
But we believe in it. It's part of our soul. Every one of us cares about immigrants, and so many of us are descendants of immigrants.
Illegal immigration is wrong, plain and simple. Until the American people are convinced that we will stop future flows of illegal immigration, we will make no progress on dealing with the millions of illegal immigrants who are here now and on rationalizing our system of legal immigration.
To me, frankly, the court's decisions were surprising, but welcome, and gives you some faith that the laws and rules and mores of this country can be upheld.
When we use phrases like undocumented workers, we convey a message to the American people that their government is not serious about combating illegal immigration, which the American people overwhelmingly oppose. If you don't think it's illegal, you're not going to say it. I think it is illegal and wrong, and we have to change it.
Wow, the decision's amazing. I am so happy. These kids, their families, I feel for them, and I think all of America does.
Above all else, the American people want their government to be serious about protecting the public, enforcing the rule of law, and creating a rational system of legal immigration that will proactively fit our needs rather than reactively responding to future waves of illegal immigration. People who enter the United States without our permission are illegal aliens, and illegal aliens should not be treated the same as people who entered the U.S. legally.
Let me say to all of our great DACA kids and their families, this is just the beginning. You are going to become American citizens and great American citizens.
Borders, they want open borders, not just our southern border. This is why the left is so dangerous. They always put their ideology before your safety. It's crazy what's going on.
So my administration has done more than any administration in history to secure our southern border. Our border has never been more secure. It's never even been close. The numbers now, including not only the wall has helped a lot. Where we have that 200 miles to 12 and now 220, it's really essentially almost, I guess, 99.6 or something like that. Maybe somebody can get an extraordinarily long ladder, but once you get up there, it gets very high. And it's just about unclimbable. So it's really great. That's made a big difference. But we have other things that we've done. During the past 2 months, we've seen the lowest number of illegal border crossings in many years. Illegal immigration is down 84% from this time last year. Illegal crossings from Central America are down 97%. Now, the news, I won't say fake news, I want to be nice today. So the news will say 97%, Doug, that's not very good. But 97%, I would say sounds pretty good. A+. You sure it's 97, right?
Yes, sir.
90, that's a pretty good,
yes,
that's a pretty good number you're doing. 97% down. Nearly 450,000 pounds of drugs have been seized this year, and 2,337 criminal aliens have been apprehended. We've stopped asylum fraud, ended catch and release. If you look at so many of the different crimes that come through the border, they're stopped.